Bienvenue. This is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank. Today I'm playing Brigador Up Armored Edition. I know little to nothing about it, to the point where this is like the menu screen. I don't think there was any kind of logos or anything before I started, but I'm not certain of that. And campaign freelance acquisitions. I don't really know what this is. It could be amazing. Piers Toro is armed with an abbot. Okay. Yep, looks like they're okay. I'm thinking what this is it... Jesus Christ. This could well be a re-release of a much older game. Judging by how odd everything is. Oh, there's the cannon.
I hope the marked target to accept contract.
Oh, right. So we're playing a walker style mech, not like the Texas Ranger, but like the mode of transport. Fairly slow turret. Ah, so I have to kill him. Right, I'm roughly 3 stories too tall to actually hit anyone with my gun. Oh, I'm the Brigador. Right. Jesus Christ. So far, every button I pushed like brought out some new kind of gun. Right, so I've earned 2,700,000. This could be one of those cool games where it's all based around money. I got 21,000 for this. Actually really annoys me, and this is something you Yanks do because you don't understand. You've got in your numbers there's an apostrophe instead of a comma. Should be a comma. That's how you read big numbers. Comma every 1,000. Either way, I may have made a lot of money. Yeah. Many years ago, the paramilitary group Novo Exercito de Povo seized power of Solo Nobre, the capital city of Novo Solo, our colony. Ah, it's a colony, right? And there's a great leader, something there. Welcome, Brigador. I feel like campaign might be a loose thing. I'm having very little control over that menu on the left. It did most of that on its own. That's alright. We're now Zolig, armed with dual banshees. Destroy all power substations, it may have said. I'm noticing a pattern here. Very alright. Oh, I think those are actual enemies. They might attack. I'm ready. I think they're smoke grenades. I reckon. Okay, yeah. I think something on my desk is detecting an input to this game that is making me move very slightly left constant. Actually, no, I've heard of this. This is clearly an old game that's had like new settings added to it. Quite often when they do that, for whatever reason, gamepads just don't work. There was another game I played that had this weird fault where you'd constantly be moving left. I can't think what it was though. I'll swap to mouse and keyboard. Wow. The mouse works fine for this bit, but isometric with WASD, that's confusing. Oh wow, they're beating the shit out of me. Spacebar to stomp. Oh, I had to pick up ammo. Guess I want to go this way anyway. Left and right mouse button. Yeah, oh Christ. These people do not care about killing anyone, do they? Hell of a gun on this thing, and it's got 2 of them. I'd show off more, but I can't really. Oh, I did it. That was it. I have to find an exit. Trouble is, right, when you're using a gamepad, it's very easy to discover all of the buttons and thereby all of the functions. That's a lot harder on a keyboard. Particularly when it's an old game and you don't know if it's picked up like the right sensibilities. Like shift. Shift appears to make me enter some kind of turret mode. Or non-walking mode, let's call it. It's the trouble, when you're a Steam gamer and you've been one for a while, you just start picking up games. You don't know why. You don't know if you got given them. I'm just gonna go freelance. Actually, it's probably where you. Nope, that's the same screen. I don't know, a random mech. I like the fact that the environments, whilst technically destructible, they basically don't exist. Probably got to blow this up. I don't know if I was meant to, but that felt good to fire that. Oh, there's an ammo station. Ah, there's an enemy. He's on a very gay. Well, I blew up the ammo station. That can only come back to haunt me. It's very hard to aim. There's a lot of strange flashiness. I think I'm in some kind of a horde mode. In theory, I was meant to build a loadout before I got here, but I couldn't be bothered. I think I'm much stronger than that. Oh, there's a thing on the top right telling me what my objectives are. I'm learning as I go. I suppose that's the only way to do that. Can I just straight up walk? I can just basically walk through this. Or do that. That's more satisfying. Fair play though. This game is from the school of mech design where your mech is in fact a thing that is impressive. At least it's that. Are they hay bales? A really odd shape. It was just easy to make strangely ambitious games back in the day, wasn't it? Couldn't come out of something like this now and expect people to actually buy it, could you? Later, Ben goes on to discover that this game came out like a month ago. And it's hugely popular. It's massive in Russia. Also, take note of my driver. That is a man who has never gotten out of the mech. I really can't tell how to aim. Let's try some more buttons. Every button so far has been excitement. Oh, okay. So E. If you hold E, I think it points your legs in the direction you're looking. Curious. Q does nothing. I want to figure out how to fire smoke. Well, that's how you do that. Oh, it throws him in an arc as well. Caps lock? Well, I can't tell what. Fuck off. Piss off. So far, that mech that had like twin machine guns, that was the best design. Alright. Yep. I know how to crouch, and I can do it loudly now. Is there something going on there? That's what I like about these games, right? Because they don't bother with cutscenes, particularly. They just have it all in text at the start. They can be like as outlandish as they want with the story. It doesn't have to be anything. It's what they used to have with like old Nintendo games. Well, just old games in general. The story would just be in the manual and would be entirely an afterthought. Except because it's on computer, they had a bit more space to dick around with, so they could just straight up put it in the game. What have I got left? I'm now discovering if I look around the screen there are actually things on the outside telling me where to go to shit. You know what this has started to remind me of, weirdly, is Desert Strike. Is that what it's called? I'm sure I've played it on the channel before. I had it on Super Nintendo. You play as a helicopter and sometimes a hovercraft. Very difficult. I was terrible at it. A lot of different weapons. A lot of different ammos, let's say. Right, should we go... I'm in the middle of everything is the trouble. There must be a run button. Maybe... Nope. I swear, every other button is this weird crouching maneuver. Yeah, property damage. Ah, is that ammo? Could be. I don't know how to... Is that... Well, I've got blue swirls. I'm looking at this number. That's going down. I thought it was my fuel, but it seems to be going down faster. Maybe I'm depositing? What if I blow it up? Well, it's gone to 0. Bitch! That would have been really cool if I'd have, you know, like hit him. Wait, what? Is this an enemy? Does it hurt me? Yes, I think it hurts me. This is like Titanfall, like, you know, early release. If Titanfall is GTA 3, this is very much GTA 1. And Call of Duty Advanced Warfare would be Saints Row in that situation. Is it Advanced Warfare? Whichever one brought the mechs in. I don't know. How do I get... Wait, I've just realised I've got a suitcase above my head. Is that something to worry about? Acquire? Nope. Maybe... No. I didn't panic. Well, I mean, it definitely says ammo, but maybe that's just like an actual in-game. It's a shop. It's not something I can use. It's something for the populace, who don't seem overly afraid of me. They don't really run away. They're just there. Though I can't tell how fast I am. I seem to be slower than the vehicles with wheels, but faster than everything else. That was farmhouse. I assume this is in like a Russian colony. They're all speaking something like Spanish, but you know, it's got a communist look to it, hasn't it? Okay. Right. Resign? Okay. No, oh good, it does scroll. I was gonna say no, that. Yeah, so that was Brigador, up armored edition. It's not without its charms. It doesn't handle great. Earliest year I'm seeing there is 2008. Feels a bit shonky for 2008 to me. Yeah, so that's not a huge amount of people working on it. I would argue perhaps too many, and I don't like the fact that English as a language is way at the bottom. It should quite frankly be at the top, and that's not some jingoistic pride I'm throwing out there, some nationalist nonsense. I just think it should be. So, certainly not after this lot. Maybe you can have the French first. I could maybe see that. No, actually no, I can't. Anyway, that's Brigador. Thanks for watching. Join me next time for something else.